What is up, guys, and welcome back to another fantasy booking. You guys literally smashed the likes out of last episode's video, so I decided to make another one. But in this video, we're fantasy booking a push for Cesaro. Yes, Cesaro is getting a push in this video. I've made it very apparent in my past videos that I truly believe Cesaro deserves a push in the WWE. Cesaro's promo showed the passion he has for this company and how bad he wants to be a star. WWE should capitalize on this and use it as him trying to strive to be a WWE champion. Cesaro is over with the crowd and is one of the best wrestlers on the roster. Number 2, Cesaro. Push Cesaro. Push Cesaro. Push f***ing Cesaro. God damn it! He is one of the hardest workers, and also he's awesome. His in-ring skills are top notch and the fans absolutely love the guy. Vince McMahon said on Stone Cold's podcast the reason why he's not being pushed is because he doesn't connect with the audience. Does this look like he doesn't connect with the fans, Vince McMahon? Does it? Cesaro literally has sections in the crowd holding up signs saying Cesaro section. So Mr. McMahon saying that was just an excuse. Anyways, when the brand split happened, many thought this would finally be Cesaro's time. It was labeled as the new era, yet Cesaro was still lost in the shuffle. Cesaro was drafted very late and many were confused. He kind of had a shoot promo at the draft center, and a lot of people had a theory of him going to SmackDown. But it's been 3 months and he is still on Raw. Although I actually really enjoy the Sheamus tag team, which is really surprising, I think Cesaro deserves to be in the main event and should hold the world title at least once in his career. Here's how I would fantasy book a push for Cesaro. First off, we need to discuss what should happen to the current storyline. Like I stated previously, he is involved in a tag team with Sheamus. Cesaro and Sheamus should face the New Day and beat them. Cesaro and Sheamus do it. They are the tag team champions. Mick Foley comes out and he's so proud of them. He's like, I knew you guys could do it. But both men are still iffy with one another. New Day get a rematch but lose again. We must get the New Day out of the title picture because it's kind of making them stale, as well as others need a chance in my opinion. Cesaro and Sheamus hold the titles until January and lose to either the Club or Enzo and Big Cass. When losing the titles, Cesaro gets pinned, which doesn't make Sheamus too happy. Sheamus literally beats up Cesaro, which sets up for a loser leaves brand match at the Royal Rumble. We haven't seen that stipulation in a while, and it would make the match much more meaningful. An easy way of starting this feud would be very simple and effective. Mick Foley says something along the lines of, "You two are animals! I've tried to keep you guys on the same roster, but one of you have to go." I feel that having this huge match at the Royal Rumble should be their last for a while. So at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, Sheamus defeats Cesaro, which makes Sheamus look strong, as well as Cesaro taking off Raw. It's a win-win for both guys. We're still at the Royal Rumble, and WWE will bring back the Shane McMahon vs Brock Lesnar feud from SummerSlam. The question is, how can you bring back this feud while making sense? He needs a motive. So while Lesnar is in the Royal Rumble, yes, he's going to be inside the Royal Rumble, Heath Slater gets the craziest upset in Royal Rumble history. The one-man band eliminates the Beast Incarnate, and the crowd would probably go crazy. At the same time, it's only Slater, R-Truth, The Miz, and TJ Perkins in the ring. But Lesnar gets furious and enters back into the ring and delivers an F5 to everyone that was in it. The next night on Raw, they promote for SmackDown that Heath Slater will be calling out the Beast himself, Brock Lesnar. It's okay for Raw to tell others to watch SmackDown in this situation because it involves one of their biggest stars. Let's move on to SmackDown Live, and Heath Slater will talk about how he would have won the Royal Rumble if it hadn't been for Brock Lesnar. He said Lesnar was jealous that the one-man band is better than him. The crowd is really getting pumped, guys, at this time. Slater says, "Come out here, Brock. I want a match with you at WrestleMania." At this point, no one actually should believe that he's gonna get a match with him at WrestleMania, but it'll make for an enjoyable segment in my opinion. Finally, Lesnar and Heyman come out to confront Heath Slater. Heyman's first words to Heath Slater should be, "Are you stupid? Do you know what you just started? You don't start a war with the Beast." Heath would say, "Shut your mouth, Paul. This ain't between me and you. It's between me and him." And obviously he points at Lesnar. Lesnar starts to laugh and starts to beat the shit out of Heath Slater. After a couple of moves, he picks him up for an F5 and boom, he hits him with it. As he is picking him up for another F5, we hear, "Here comes the money, 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 money." Shane doesn't want Lesnar to destroy one of his roster members like he did with Orton. So we get a stare down between the two, and Lesnar proceeds to beat the shit out of Shane McMahon. Then boom, we hear a new theme song, which I hope is good, and it's Cesaro. Cesaro starts running to the ring and he starts hitting Lesnar with uppercuts and even hits him with the German suplex. Lesnar rolls out of the ring and Heyman tells Lesnar it's not worth it and they leave. But Lesnar looks at Cesaro with one of like the craziest devil eyes ever. He's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna kill you. Like that's the type of eyes he has. Cesaro helps Shane and Heath up to their feet and they stand tall. This is a great move because you can get Cesaro over with many casual fans by putting him with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. Also, if the WWE really don't trust Cesaro on the mic, you have those two guys to back him up. Throughout the weeks leading to WrestleMania, this feud should get intense. Both men have been attacking one another on multiple episodes of Raw and SmackDown, whether it be in the ring, backstage, or even in the gym while Cesaro is working out. You need to make this feud bigger than Shane McMahon versus Lesnar. You gotta make these two hate one another. Another great segment I would love to see is Cesaro actually talking about how he was once a Paul Heyman guy. But if you guys remember, Lesnar defeated the streak while Cesaro was becoming a Paul Heyman guy and Cesaro's momentum was basically killed. I want to see Cesaro say that Heyman treated him like dirt, he only cared about Lesnar, and that's why it's going to feel even better when he beats Lesnar. He'll end the promo by saying, you put your money on the wrong guy. The last SmackDown before WrestleMania, I would like to see Cesaro in a locker room by himself, just sitting and thinking about the match, the biggest match of his life. Heath Slater walks up to him and gives him a funny pep talk to hype him up by saying, hey, when you saved me a couple months ago, you did something no one on this roster would do. You stopped the beast. Do it for my kids this Sunday. But then right after that, we get a pep talk from Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. Let's skip to WrestleMania 33. It's Cesaro versus Lesnar. Do not, and I repeat, do not let this be a one-sided match. It would ruin all credibility. Everything you've been building up to this point is basically worthless. It's stupid. It was a waste of time. Instead, make it a back and forth match. Let Cesaro go over in this match. I know Cesaro can have an excellent match with Lesnar, so let them kill it at WrestleMania. Every casual fan will fall in love with Cesaro, as well as Cesaro being WWE Champion material. The rest is easy. You can't mess it up from there. Is Cesaro ever going to be pushed, or will this forever be a fantasy? Well, that's how I would do it, guys. You guys agree, disagree? If you do disagree, let me know in the comments how you would do it. As always, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter at WWE Pllana. If you want 10% off your next Slam Crate from Loot Crate, use the discount code WWE Pllana. Also, check out my other channel, Official Life Facts. Take care and spike your hair.